Hope for Ihedioha'S return. What has happened to Philip Umeadi versus Governor Uzodinma'S suit. Part 2. About 6 months ago, when I wrote the first part of this article, there was a bit of silence about the fate of the suit that many people have been looking forward to seeing how the apex court will handle it, basically the Supreme Court, I guess. In order not to bore you by repeating the same content of part 1, I will move forward by reminding us that the first part of this article was written as a result of the silence of the Supreme Court as at that time. Following the recent development in Imo State and the suit as well, I have deemed it necessary to bring to the knowledge of my readers what happened to Chief Philip Umeadi's suit filed on behalf of the PDP demanding the sack of Senator Uzodinma'S as the executive governor of Imo State. It is no longer news that a few days ago, Daily Post reported that the Supreme Court will soon schedule the suit for hearing and has allowed the PDP to file additional processes. It was also obtained that the respondents have equally filed all the processes. With this, it is believed that the suit is finally set to be heard. Arguably, many are looking forward to the suit as the last hope for the PDP and its candidates for the March 2019 Imo State governorship election, Ihedioha, to reclaim the state. Recent developments in the state could as well have become more favorable to the PDP and Ihedioha. It should be recalled that Uche Nwosu, who was ruled by the Supreme Court to be the validly nominated candidate of the APC, is a son-in-law to Senator Rochas Okorocha, with the man many believed to have partnered with Senator Hope Uzodinma to broker his emergence as governor. The ongoing feud between Senator Hope Uzodinma and Rochas Okorocha is arguably to have destroyed the alliance and weakened the camp of Senator Hope Uzodinma ahead of the Supreme Court hearing of Chief Philip Umeadi's suit. With this development, we may begin to ask ourselves if truly there is a hope for a potential return of Ihedioha as the authentic winner of the March 2019 Imo State governorship election. Wow. All right. I mean, what even happened at this point? Like this, I guess this is never really going to end. Right now, I highly doubt that, let's say, in Hope Uzodinma'S mind, he's thinking of this, because really and truly, him with his party members and loyalists to whoever, they're pretty much strategizing for 2023. So again, I highly doubt that this whole thing will be reversed, because again, Hope Uzodinma was not voted in. So I think what I'm now confused on, except I've missed it in this article, is why Ihedioha left, or was he voted in? Like, what happened beforehand? I mean, this is a part 2 to that, but still, like, what happened beforehand? Because what we know now, right now, is that the feud is still ongoing, and of course, with family ties and all that, it just gets a bit messy, doesn't it? Unnecessary drama, I guess, but it is what it is. So now, to give a bit more clarity, we're going to go back to the original part 1 and see what has happened. So yeah, the original or the part 1 of this article says, it is no doubt that many Imolites anticipated the potential return of Honorable Emeka Ihedioha as the executive governor of Imo State on the 11th of January 2021. It can be recalled that the said date was scheduled by the Supreme Court of Nigeria to hear a suit brought before it by Chief Philip Umeadi SAN, asking the court to reinforce its judgment on APC primaries for the 2019 Imo State governorship election. However, January 11, 2021 came and went with no report on what has happened to the suit, which many are arguably waiting to see its outcome. It can be recalled that many Nigerians have argued that the case offers the Supreme Court a rare opportunity to redeem its image following the previous judgment on January 14th, 2020 that brought in Senator Hope Uzodinma as the executive governor of the state, or allow only one man to reduce the whole Supreme Court of Nigeria to a laughing stock, while some of the opinion that the suit is effort in futility based on the ground that the Supreme Court has already decided on the Imo State governorship election. But what is now okay? Because what is now confusing is in January 14, 2020, Senator Hope Uzodinma was brought in even though Ihedioha won the elections in 2019. So why was he removed? What happened? I don't think it's really clear here. Well, let's continue reading. No matter the school of thought one may belong to in this regard, it is, however, important that we understand the bone of contention in Chief Philip Umeadi's suit, which is demanding that the Supreme Court enforce its judgment on APC primaries for the 2019 Imo State governorship election. It should be noted that Umeadi SAN is not in any way challenging the January 14, 2020 judgment which brought in Senator Hope Uzodinma, but to demand that the Apex Court enforce her own judgment. It is no doubt that the judgment is nothing if not enforced. The judgment which brought in Uzodinma as the governor of Imo State was immediately enforced, which is why he is occupying the position today. So was the judgment that disqualified Leon, his deputy, and APC from the Bayelsa State election enforced. This is why we have Senator Duoye Diri as the state governor today. As such, enforcement of the Supreme Court judgments are not new to the country and can be argued to be where the power of the Apex Court is exercised. Therefore, Umeadi's suit demanding enforcement of judgment of APC on APC primaries for 2019 Imo State governorship election may not be effort in futility, as many have argued. Yeah, but this is not really clear. Nothing is really being clear. Because my own question is, why would the court just bring in Hope Uzodinma? I'm now really why would they just bring him in? Did Ihedioha commit an offense? I'm so confused, because again, if he won in 2019 and then January 14, 2020, Hope Uzodinma is then declared the new governor by the Supreme Court, then what is going on? It's a bit confusing. Let's see the first comment. Somebody here says, Hope is a curse to the Igbos, period. Uzodinma is a bench warmer. I mean, I don't even know, because really and truly, as I said before, again, I just think it's too late. We're in 2021 now. The man has been in there for over a year. I think it's time to move on, because really and truly, the minds of politicians right now is basically for the 2023 elections, and they're strategizing what platform they're going to be under and what the next position may be. So yeah, put what you think about this, and don't forget to like and subscribe.